apartment was your life. Now what? You've got other career plans?
No, I didn't say that.
We've come through with every single thing you've asked for. So do you want your job back or not?
I can't make a firm commitment until I talk to Livia.
Oh, you want a lawyer? Huh? What else, Zsa? A press agent and private dressing room?
What is your problem, Lieutenant?
What's my problem? I've got a front-page homicide, a list of suspects as long as a phone book, and a shortage of cops. But hey, other than that, I'm great.
Yeah, well, you had the same number of cops today that you did yesterday. Nobody was begging me to come back then.
Begging? Is that what we have to do? Beg?
Adkins, Bowling, and Rosenfeld are interviewing suspects even as we speak. Well, Officer Reed, back at work.
Don't roll out the red welcome mat yet, Fry. Seems the lady has changed her mind.
Gloria, what do I have to do to get you to trust me?
I trust you.
No, you don't. If you trusted me, you'd tell me the whole story.
I did. Anyhow, the story's over. Will is dead.
Well, look, if it's over, then why are you holding something back? Gloria, I'm your lawyer. I'm on your side. You hired me to protect you. It's my job.
I don't need protection anymore.
Gloria, excuse me. Officer Atkins refuses to accept no for an answer. He insists on speaking with you now.
You say you drove Miss Marsh home last night. Why? Was she sick? Her car break down? She have a flat tire?
She's my wife's best friend, and Dixie asked me to keep an eye on her.
What time did you drop her off at Wildwood?
I don't know. It was dark.
Your car doesn't have a clock?
Yes, it does, but I didn't check it. There was no reason for me to.
How the heck are we supposed to remember time when all Valhalla is breaking loose? I mean, what does he expect, that we walk around with gongs and chimes and alarm clocks in our pockets?
Oh, relax. It's all right.
Well, of course it is all right. It's going to be even more all right once Officer Timetaker here just hustles his little tick-tock out the door. Now, I will show you the way.
I'm
just over
not
here.
leaving yet. Mr. Courtland, do you mind telling me where you were last night? You and your wife?
No offense there, Gramps, but I'd be willing to bet that Will Courtland looks better than you do this morning.
Well, you're not exactly glowing yourself, Trevor. We're not teenagers, either one of us.
Well, that's why we're out here and we're not in there. Brian's hanging tough.
Yeah, I gotta admit, nobody can reach Haley quite like he does.
He's got his hands full now.
Not anymore. Nightmare's over. She's safe now.
Yeah, I hope so.
I'm breaking this door down, Haley. You hear me?
Stop that, Will! You leave it alone!
I'm having you whether you like it or not.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you first! You're not touching me! I'll kill you!
All My Children, brought to you by Carnation Instant Breakfast. So rich and frosty, you're going to love it in an instant.
Did I miss something, or did you get a better job offer, like backup singer to Luther Vandross or something?
Nah, lead singer.
Well, I'm glad you're amused.
Oh, lighten up, Lieutenant. You know she's coming back.
Why? You have an inside track on that information?
What do you think?
I think I've been standing here for half an hour trying to convince the lady to come back.
Well, maybe the lady wants to see you crawl. Maybe the lady wants to hear, I'm sorry that I was a first-class bozo for ratting on you and turning you in, that the non-fraternization policy was a crock.
I'm sorry I was a first-class bozo.
Oh, I know.
And the non-fraternization.
No, you really don't have to do that. I admit it's music to my ears, but it's not necessary. You already apologized.
Good. Now that that's done, when do you start?
Like I said, as soon as I talk to my lawyer.
You do want to see me crawl.
No.
You act as if I wrote the policy. Now, you know I didn't. I said it was stupid from the get-go.
Rini, right now there is a killer out there just daring us to catch the scent. Now, I know you got to be dying to get back into this. Why the stall?
Hey, why the rush? 6 months I've been off the force, and the department has been dragging its heels. Now, all of a sudden, zap pow, I'm indispensable. Something's off, you know.
Yeah, something is off. A man was after me murdered.
Surely you've cracked a case or two without me.
Not without Fry and Dillon, too.
Say what?
Dillon's off the case. We're talking major conflict of interest here. And this guy keeps giving me stipulations.
Such as?
Such as you're on the case or he's off.
Is he serious?
Oh, nice, Berniker. I mean, she's a razor-sharp cop, and now you made it sound like the pot in the poker game.
Hey, don't push your luck, Fry. You know, if I didn't need you to head up this Courtland investigation, I'd be tempted to sorely nail you for blackmail.
You really held out for me?
Hey, look, no way would I launch a murder probe without the best talent on the force.
Well, at least on that, we agree. We need you, Mimi. Now, we've needed you all along, but right now, we need you more than ever.
Well, all I can say is, let's do it.
All right. It's great to have you back, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what are you all standing here for? Get out there, figure the angles, nab the perp, and get the chief off my rear.
Hey, no problem, now that we're fully staffed.
Carry on.
Now, you realize that's why they wrote the non-frat policy in the first place.
Why?
To keep your love life from clouding your professional judgment.
Look, I don't want you on this case because I love you more than life. I want you on here because you are a pro.
Really?
Hey, me on this case without you would be like Nick without Nora, Ashford without Simpson, Fred without Ethel.
Take a note, detective.
Yeah?
The first break we get, remind me to kiss you within an inch of your life.
Well, why wait for the break? Why not make that the first order of
No,
business?
Section 25B, professional demeanor.
The woman has memorized the rule. There's no way anybody can tell me that you are not the consummate professional.
So, where do you want me to apply my consummate professional skills first? I mean, once I get into uniform.
All right. But no uniforms on this. You're in plain clothes detail. We have to plow through this forensic file and then wait for Rosenfeld, Atkins, and Bowie to file their report.
Suspects/witnesses. Gloria Marsh, Brian Bodine, Adam Chandler, Arlene Vaughn, Trevor?
Yeah, we had to add them to the list. Think about it.
Palmer Courtland, Opal Courtland.
And that's just for starters.
You know, it kind of makes you wonder. Is there anyone who didn't have a motive for killing Will Courtland?
When is the last time you saw Will Courtland alive?
You know, officer, I'm not quite sure I like the way that question was phrased. I mean, are you suggesting that she saw Will Courtland dead?
Poor choice of words. I didn't mean to suggest.
It's okay.
But what I need to know is, did you see or speak to Courtland at any point after you dropped the charge?
Officer Atkins, is my client being charged with a crime?
Client, is this your lawyer?
Yes, he is.
Yes, Jackson Montgomery. Now, is Miss March being charged with anything?
No, I just want to ask her some questions.
Well, fine. I tell you what you do. You call the number on my card here. You set up an appointment. You can ask her all the questions you'd like.
Is there a reason I can't ask them now?
Yes. I discourage my clients from impromptu interrogations. Just a professional quirk on my part.
I'll show you to the door, officer.
Do you understand what your lawyer just did?
Yes, he said to make an appointment.
Right. So when I report on this interview, I'm going to be...
This was not an interview.
I'm going to be obligated to note that Gloria Marsh did not cooperate until she conferred with her lawyer
Gloria
first.
Marsh is exercising her constitutional rights, and I can't think of one reason in the world that you would need to make a special note of that, officer.
Is it uncommon in your experience for people to know their rights?
All I want to know is what you did last night and what time you did it.
After work, I came straight here.
You came straight here.
Yes.
What time did you get here?
Well, I don't know exactly.
Approximately.
All right, officer, I think that's enough. As I said, if you want an interview...
Excuse me. I can answer that. Gloria, your shift ends at what time, 8:30?
8:50.
At 8:50, that's right. I remember now. When Craig brought you back, I remarked to myself what excellent time you'd made. You see, Gloria arrived in time to administer my wife's evening medication. That was 9 p.m. precisely.
The suspect died between 9 and 10 p.m.
Yeah.
So we need to place our suspects and then clock the time it would have taken each one of them to reach the victim.
Right.
Let's start here. Courtland Estate.
So, you were out driving last night. Wasn't it a little chilly for a night drive?
The car is heated, Officer Rosenfeld.
And naturally, your driver can corroborate this.
No driver. I drove.
The driver's night off?
No, I just happened to like whipping around my little sports car after the rush hour.
On a winter's night.
Spring, technically.
Did you see anyone?
All the other motorists on Meadowbrook Drive.
Anyone that might remember you, a gas station attendant, someone you might have asked for directions.
Why the devil would I ask for directions? I know the bloody county like the back of my hand.
Oh, but Lovebug, you forgot the slushy man.
Oh, yeah.
My throat was parched, so I stopped for a jumbo lime slushy.
Well, then you must have seen someone. You went into a restaurant.
Oh, no, it was just one of them, you know, brown bag takeout things in and out in a flash.
Where? What store? What street?
Oh, heavens, I don't have any idea. It was just one of them nondescript convenience stores, you know, with smutty tabloids, ice-fied candy bars, slushy drinks, and sugar cakes and cellophane.
Who bought the drink, Mrs. Courtland? You or your husband?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Well, then there's no problem. I'm sure whoever sold you this drink would certainly remember you.
Will that be all, Officer?
Well, I'd like to speak to your niece for a few seconds, if I may.
Officer, she's hardly in any shape to answer questions.
Oh, it's all right, Uncle Palmer. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have.
Thank you, Mrs. Lawson. I'd just like to cover where you were last night.
I was here at home.
Alone?
Yeah. My baby was upstairs and whole staff was here.
Servants?
Yeah. Well, I don't really consider Myra and Sloan servants, but yeah.
No one else?
Book English stuff,
What time was that?
Well, I put Junior to bed about 8:30, so I guess it was about 9:30.
Okay. Well, that means that, other than yourself, no other adult members of the family were at home between 9 and 10 p.m. last night.
Well, that's hardly an unusual occurrence, you know. I mean, it happens all the time.
Well, that'll be all for now. Thank you for being so generous with your time. Don't bother to show me out. I know the way.
Well, he's thorough anyway.
Thorough? My patootie. I mean, who the heck does he think he is, Basil Rathbone or something? Next thing you know, he's just going to be wanting to grill the Dobermans for an alibi and blotting their paw prints.
Oh, come on, Opal. I didn't think he was that bad.
Well, I, for one, resent being treated like part of a lineup. And the nerve of him asking you questions at this time.
I'm fine.
No, he was a little insensitive to your situation.
What situation? I mean, I'm nothing the matter with me.
No, of course there's nothing the matter with you, sweetheart. But, I mean, after all, you got to be having some of your own, you know, private thoughts around now.
No, Opal?
Well, there is one thing you want to think about, and that's the arrangements for the funeral. I'll take care of that.
Actually, I hadn't even crossed my mind. Thank you very much for taking care of it.
If there's anything that you need me to do...
Yes, actually, there's something that we really should do. I think we really have to go and talk to Gloria. I don't think we should waste another minute.
Somebody rapes you, somebody you know. What do you do about it?
Turn him in. Pray like crazy he does time.
Somebody rapes you, you turn him in. He gets crazy, gets scary. You back down. What then?
I don't back down.
Well, say you do.
Maybe he didn't rape me.
Oh, I saw Marsh. Close up, right here. No, he did it. The gut says that she was telling the truth.
So maybe Gloria didn't think the system would do the job. So what are you saying? Maybe she killed Will herself with a blunt instrument?
It works for me.
Hey, it works fine, but let's face it, there's a lot of working parts here.
Well, what are you saying?
I'm saying Gloria had a motive, yes, but so did at least a half a dozen other people, some of whom we care a lot about.
Like Trevor.
And Haley, and Brian.
Come on, Bowie, the girl's been traumatized.
Well, what about the Bodine kid? He's traumatized too?
You walk in there with your uniform and your badge. What's it gonna do you, huh?
The uniform's the problem? Or you want me to change?
We want you to leave.
How about you go in there and bring the boy out and bring him out here to talk for a second?
No, he's helping my daughter. She needs him.
Sir, with all due respect, there has been a killing.
Look, all we want you to do is back off a little bit so the kid can rebound, huh?
Now, how long are we talking?
Till my daughter recovers.
Just, whoa. Just cut us a little slack, will you?
I don't hear any specifics. In an hour, a date.
You want specifics? I'm calling my lawyer. He'll give you plenty of specifics.
It's just what I like, a cooperative guy.
Yeah, he's famous for that. Look, I know you've got to talk to Haley. But couldn't you just back off a little while? Is that too much to ask?
I'll try to work with you, Dylan.
Good man.
But you know as well as I do, when I write this up, I'll have to say those kids had plenty of time to get their story straight.
Shh. It was just a bad dream, Halo.
It was horrible.
I know, but you gotta be careful what you say, okay? Even when you're half asleep, even when you're out cold.
I know.
Just watch it. Just keep quiet. Don't tell anybody anything. Don't even talk to anybody but me, okay?
You're worried about Haley, aren't you? I know you're not talking to me, but I can still tell. Even if you never talk to me again, I can tell just by looking at you.
Mom, just cut it out.
5 words. This is good. This is good. This is more than I've had since Lucas did his thing. You know, you were a very early talker. From the time you were about 2.5 years old, you went into maximum talk mode. I used to wish you would stop talking, but you just talk. You didn't even stop or take a break for air. Now, if anybody had told me then that I'd be straining myself right now to get a 5-word sentence out of that same little boy,
Mom, I'm not a little boy anymore.
No, you're not. You're a very grown-up young man with some very grown-up problems. Like a mother who has disappointed you. And a father who took it upon himself to make a very late, very ill-timed entrance into your life.
What do you want, Mom?
I know I'm not high on your list of people to talk to, but the people who are high on your list, Brian and Haley, are not available now. So at the risk of sounding like an idiot, and I probably sound like an idiot, but I am an idiot who loves you.
Mom, just get to it.
Talk to me, Tim.
I don't want to talk to you, Mom.
Well, you can't keep it inside. You have got to get it out. You've got to talk about it.
It?
It. All of it. The anxiety and worry you have about your friends. The rage you feel about the beating, the stress of the trial, the shock of meeting your father, and the anger you feel towards me.
Just leave me alone.
I can't leave you alone. You have got to get it out. You can't keep this stuff inside or it's going to come out in some horrible way. I'm sorry, baby, but that's the way it works. You keep the bad feelings inside, you get sick, you ram your car into a tree, or you start sabotaging yourself the way you are right now.
Sabotaging myself? What are you talking about?
Well, that's what I call it. You missed a trig exam.
Here we go.
History, baby.
One trig exam. I'm supposed to trust you to know what's important?
Terrence?
You want to know why I missed that test?
I know.
Because I was with my friend, Brian. He needed me. He was freaking out because some rapist nut job was going to take Haley halfway across the world. But that's not important, right, Mom? A trig test, that's more important.
The only thing that is important to me is you.
Yeah, well, you had me fooled.
Look, you think I care about a stupid math test? When Mr. Leland called me, I said, forget about this test. You have too much going on right now. Maybe you need some recovery time. I don't know, a semester off, maybe even a year off. I don't know. Tell me. Talk to me. I don't care. Just tell me what you want, baby.
Don't call me baby anymore, okay? I'm not a baby. Stop calling me that.
You got a minute?
What can I do for you, Lucas?
I've been sitting by my phone, waiting on someone to call. I haven't heard from Livy or Terrence.
So you came by to lodge a complaint?
I came by to find out what's going on with my son. And I don't think knocking on Livia's door is the wisest possible move to make.
Well, since when do you care about the wisest possible move? You moved on Terrence with the subtlety of a cherry bomb.
I admit it was a mistake.
Mistake? I'd say an understatement.
I thought that you were a reasonable guy. Did I make another mistake?
What makes you think I'm reasonable?
Well, the night of the blow-up, you were the one that was in control.
No, I was not in control. I was gritting my teeth to keep from decking you.
Well, you succeeded.
Well, I'm tired of gritting my teeth.
Join the club.
Look, why don't you just...
Why don't I what? Disappear again? Pretend that I don't have a son again? Is that what Livia wants?
What do I look like to you? Am I Livia's delegate at the bargaining table? You want something from Livia, you go to Livia. I'm not going to run interference from you. You understand?
Go to Livia.
Yeah.
First thing I did when I hit Pine Valley was go to Livia. I don't think it worked out too well.
Well, I'll tell you what worked. Sidling up to a kid that barely knew you and telling him that you were his long-lost dad. Worked really well.
All right, that was terrible.
What did you think he was going to do, Lucas? Reach way down in his pocket and pull out 17 Father's Day cards?
Look, I cannot take back or change what I've already done. I'm doing the best that I can. I mean, why are you and everybody else so interested in preaching about the past? Why don't we look to the future?
I'm not preaching to you. I don't believe in it.
I'm glad to hear that.
From now on, you deal with Livia, or not at all.
I really am glad you were here.
Well, yes, a lawyer can be a very handy thing to have around. As a matter of fact, I'm told we can be very helpful if we are given the big picture.
Thank you for everything. You will send me your bill.
Yes, you can depend on that. Look, Gloria, I know you've had a rough time, and I hope and pray that it's had an end, but don't be surprised if it's not, okay?
Why shouldn't it be?
Well, everything I said about a rape trial goes double for a murder investigation, so if you're hiding something, anything, you should brace yourself. If you need me, you just give me a call, all right?
Why did you lie for me?
Well, I don't know what you mean. Craig brought you home at 9 o'clock sharp. As far as I'm concerned, I swear to it.
Haven't you had enough trouble in your life? Do you really want to borrow more?
Look, there's not going to be any trouble. Not for you, not for me.
Yeah, I wish I could believe that. But I stopped believing in miracles in the 10th grade.
All you need is someone who trusts you enough to vouch for you, and I happen to be the man for the job.
And what if that job gets sticky?
Gloria, I just gave you an alibi. But you're still afraid about something. What is it? What is the problem?
Ellis Wilson's on his way.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah, most people in the English-speaking world have, particularly if they're involved in a murder case.
Well, he better get here quick. Because this stall is not going to last too long. Bowie's going to want in there right away.
How's Haley?
She's all right. She's all right.
What do you mean all right? What is she doing in the
calm
hospital?
down.
Tell me what's going on.
Arlene, you're going AWOL from the prison is not going to help things here.
I didn't go AWOL. Adam got my furlough extended. Just tell me what she's doing here.
You know what's going on. Will Courtland was murdered.
Yeah, I know. I know about Will. I want to know about Haley. Tell me what's going on.
Haley is okay. She was roughed up a little, but we think that Will tried to rape her. She barricaded herself in her...
What?
No, nothing happened. No, it's all right. Just relax. She's strung out a little bit, and frankly, she's a little booze-weary.
What's the cop doing here?
He's waiting to question Haley.
Well, why does he have to question her now? Oh, wait a minute. They can't think that, that's crazy.
Hey, Miss Vaughn.
What, is she okay? How's she doing?
She heard your voice. She wants you to come in.
Okay.
You too.
Yeah, all right.
Did she say anything about me?
No.
Hi, Mom, sweetie. Oh, my baby. My little girl.
Nice work, you guys. Good work. You want to take another look at this stuff?
Funny thing about a small town, nobody's that far away from anybody else.
Yeah, list of suspects as long as your arm, and any one of them could have dropped in on Will for a 9:39 killing.
That's assuming his clock broke at the exact time of the murder.
Well, it's a safe bet given the coroner's report that he died between 9 and 10. Imagine, so many people hating you, and all of them living just a few blocks away.
According to Atkins and Rosenfeld, Dixie, Craig, and Gloria all have alibis.
Yeah, well, 2 of them were given by Prince Igor himself, and Merrick, we all know, is a font of reliable information.
Point made, but why would Dimitri lie for Craig Lawson, or for Gloria Marsh, for that matter?
He's taking care of Angelique. Maybe private duty nurses are hard to find.
No, there's no reason in the world why Dimitri would cover for Gloria.
Why did you make up an alibi for me?
What kind of trouble are you in?
I don't understand why you would even want to get yourself into this.
I like you. What else can I do to help?
You could give me a new name. How about a new passport? Or a one-way ticket to Bora Bora? You could give me a completely new life. I hate my life. I hate myself.
Is this fallout from the rape?
No, it's fallout from my life. I want to take out of this town. I want to get out of this country. I want to get off the planet if I could. Dimitri, don't you understand? I just want to run until I just drop.
Mr. and Mrs. Lawson are here.
Show them in, Sabrina.
I didn't know if I should call. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I know you must be devastated.
Don't you think that we should just tell the truth about Will, once and for all?
How you feeling, sweetie?
Like the idiot of the year.
I think she means, physically.
Wasted, but still better than before.
Is it starting to come back to you?
What?
Last night, what happened with Will?
I don't want to think about Will. Haley, look, I just want to plan stuff, Mom. Fun stuff, okay? Just fun stuff. I mean, how long can you get off?
A while, I think.
Yeah? Yeah. Let's pretend that we're all on a vacation. You know, you and Uncle Porkchop and me and Brian. Just like the good old days.
You're absolutely positive. As I said last night, Haley was not raped. What about the beatings? Any possibility of future complications?
All the injuries are superficial.
Well, what you're saying is then she looks worse than she feels.
Yes and no. Now, the alcohol level in her blood was very high when she came in last night, so needless to say, she feels pretty sick and disoriented this morning. She's still in a state of shock, Mr. Chandler. She's wrapped herself up in an emotional cocoon.
Well, is that all bad?
You can't go on.
What do you want us to do?
We'll watch her, and if she doesn't come out of it, I'm going to suggest a psychiatric evaluation.
You just say the word.
In the meantime, we don't want to subject her to any kind of emotional upheaval. She needs to feel safe, secure. Family support is key.
Her family is with her now.
Well, that's the best medicine there is.
Thank you, Doctor.
You're welcome.
We could have the party on April Fool's Day. I mean, that is my official birthday, don't you think?
Hey, you're it. We're talking float, crown, scepter. The queen of the April 1 parade, eh?
Well, it must be an inherited title, you know, because, of course, it was mine last year.
Don't make me laugh. My head hurts.
Oh, honey. You have the prettiest little smile. If I couldn't be here with you right now, I don't know what I would do.
What's the matter?
Brian, I have to talk to you.
All My Children will continue in a moment.
Lee, I'll be out in a minute, okay? Just go on. Look, I have to... I'll be back, okay? Haley, I'll be back. I just gotta talk to her for just...
Just go. That was Mrs. Bodine, in case you didn't know.
Tinkerbell.
Funny, you know, for a minute, I had forgotten about her. I forgot about a lot of things. Wake up, Haley.
Hey, honey, it's not as bad as it seems, you know.
It's worse.
Lee, Haley's smashed up. She's freaked out, and here you come. What are you thinking about?
You.
Oh, give it a rest for 2 seconds, okay?
I was worried about you.
Well, don't, okay? Because every time you start worrying about me and whatever, Haley ends up getting hurt.
Brian, that's not fair.
Hey, if you hadn't been so worried about me last night, maybe you would have given me the message that she called, and maybe, just maybe, she wouldn't be in there right now.
Brian, Haley has a whole family to take care of her. Someone has to think about you.
Fine. Think about me at home, okay?
Brian, I was at home, and 2 policemen came, and they wanted to know where you were last night. What was I supposed to tell them?
I don't care. Tell them the truth.
That's what I did. I told them that Haley called, and you went running out, and you stayed out all night. But it sounded bad, Brian. It sounded very bad.
I don't care how it sounds, okay?
Will is dead. Yeah. Do you want them to think that...
Believe it or not, I know what I'm doing.
No, you don't. If you did, you wouldn't have planted your prints all over the murder weapon.
Why did you do that? What happened?
I picked up the crow. Look, it doesn't matter, all right? It doesn't matter.
It matters to the cops, Brian. You better get yourself a damn good lawyer.
I don't have time to start thinking about a lawyer, okay?
You already have a lawyer. I called Mr. Montgomery and I left a message.
Thanks. See? It's cool. All right, so don't worry about me, all right? We're wasting time. Just take care of Haley, all right? Please.
Haley, baby. Sweetie. Help! I'm losing my mind.
Oh, Terrence is still shut down?
He's gone from barely speaking to not speaking. He's locked himself in his room.
Is there anything at all that I could do?
Can you stop my son from hating me?
Oh, he doesn't hate you. He loves you intensely. He feels everything intensely. He got that from you, Livia.
Yeah, well, where does he get, you know, barricading himself behind doors, refusing to acknowledge my existence? He's put up a total blockade.
Where?
Yeah, where?
Livia, I love you dearly, but where?
Oh, I'm not like that.
Excuse me?
Well, Sap.
Yes?
Lucas. You mean that's what I did with Lucas?
A public statement? Dixie, I don't ever want to make another public statement as long as I live.
You wouldn't have to do anything. I'd be the one that's making the statement.
What would you say?
Well, I know Will better than anybody else knew him. And I know you. I know for a fact, there's no doubt in my mind, that you were not lying to me when you accused him of rape.
Gloria, Dixie wants her feelings to become a part of the public record.
Just the final word on you and Will, that's all.
But why? Why would you want to do this?
Because I know that Will pressured you into recanting your statement, right? And other people don't know that. I mean, in their minds, that makes you questionable. It taints your reputation.
It doesn't matter. It's over.
It's not over. We'll hurt you. It won't be over until you have some sort of retribution.
Dixie, stop.
No, look, my brother needs to be known for the monster that he is. And you need to be known for the decent, honest person that you are.
Gloria, wait.
No, Dimitri, don't, please.
But Dixie, she is cracking under the stress.
My husband understands Gloria. He knows how to make her feel better. He always has.
You have been generous with her, too. I mean, this gesture that you just offered.
My brother tried to destroy Gloria, and I don't know how close he came. I feel like this is the least I can do to make things right for her.
I can't stand it. I can't live like this.
Dixie just cares about you.
She is so good. Makes me feel like walking dirt.
I know how you feel.
I gotta get out of here.
Don't you need some air? Let's go for a
No,
walk.
I mean for good. Gone. Dimitri handed me an alibi. Just handed it to me.
What alibi?
I came home last night at 9 o'clock. But you didn't know that, did you? Of course you did. You were with me. 9 o'clock, Craig.
That's what he said?
Yes, and he told the right people. He told the police. Isn't it great? It's just... With my luck, you'd probably turn around and told them the exact time, which means that about right now...
No, I didn't tell them exactly what time. I said I couldn't remember, so you're in the clear.
I'm in the clear. I'm free to just up and leave, disappear.
Gloria, if that's what you want to do, go for it.
Isn't that just like me? Just to make one big mess and just leave it behind?
Whatever you have done, good or bad, you have paid for it in spades. So go on. Start over.
What about you, Craig? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna stay here and make the best of whatever happens.
What about the duplicate tape that Will made?
I will find it before anyone else does. Look, don't worry about me. Just, you do what you have to do.
What I have to do? Leave this lousy town.
Well, then, go.
But I can't. This time I have to just stay and face the music.
Well, not on my account. You don't owe me anything, all right?
I owe Dixie. Didn't you hear her in there? She denounced her dead brother because he hurt me.
Yeah.
And I cannot let her get creamed. Not for something that I did.
Well, there's only one way to stop it. We've got to find that duplicate tape. It's got to be somewhere, and we can't ask Will where it is. But there's got to be a clue. We've got to go back to his apartment. I don't know how the hell we're going to get in there, but we've got to go back.
I'm here for my shift.
But Terrence? I'm here for my shift? I mean, that's all I get?
What do you want me to say?
You're not talking to me either, huh?
I'm talking to you about work.
Gives me a leg up on Lucas and Livia.
Don't talk about them, okay?
It's hard to respect your parents when you find out they're not perfect, isn't it?
What are you talking about?
Squeaky clean, stainless, you know, like June and Ward Cleaver or Cliff and Claire Huxtable. You know, if you don't have absolute purity in the home, then the home just isn't worth having. I mean, is that how you feel?
Is this supposed to be some kind of lesson?
No. No, it's an observation. And obviously you demand perfection. Anything less is not acceptable to you.
Oh, and let me guess the next line. Nobody's perfect, right?
Your best friend got married after, I think, about a 4-hour courtship. Your second best friend got drunk and eloped with the rapist. Now, I'll bet you're talking to them.
So Brian and Haley messed up. So what? What does that have to do with us?
Well, why don't you give Livia the same room for error? Because she's older? Because she loves you? Or because the mistake she made was designed to protect you? Why, Terrence?
Come on, Tom. It's totally different.
What's different? Parents are people. If people screw up, sometimes they screw up in a major way. But I'm not sure that that means that you should cancel them out of your life.
I don't know.
Terrence? Why don't you give Livia the same break you give your friends?
I didn't think I'd ever hear from you again. Then I got your message.
I had to call. Our son is in trouble.
Are you hedging? Is Haley better or not? Yes or no?
Look at him. It's a touch-and-go thing. I don't think we made any major strides when old Aunt Lee walked in.
Well, Brian, I have to tell you that grabbing that murder weapon was not one of your better moments.
Yeah, so I've been told.
You realize I'm going to need a moment-by-moment accounting of what happened last night. Hello?
Brian, tell him what happened.
I got there, Will was dead. Simple.
Okay, well, let's hope you have a simple reason for going to Will's house to start with.
Yeah, Haley was in trouble.
Okay, Brian. Now, where was Haley when you got to the house?
She was in the bedroom, passed out.
And Will was already dead.
Haley didn't do it, all right? If that's what you're thinking, she didn't do it. There's no way she did anything to that pig.
How long do you think she'll sleep?
Hopefully several hours. She needs her sleep.
She okay?
I don't know, Fred. That Unlee kid really set her back. God, thank God you got my furlough extended. I don't know what I would do if I couldn't be with Haley right now.
I know the feeling.
Speaking of the impossible, what about the other thing?
It's taken care of. Just put it out of your mind. Concentrate on Haley.